A Jamestown man is facing up to 5 years in prison for terrorizing. The Jamestown Sun reports a jury found Michael Partlow was guilty of terrorizing. The jury deliberated for 4 hours before reaching their verdict. The incident happened September of 2010, when police were called to Partlow's apartment after reports of suicide threats. Shots were fired by officers during the incident, and Partlow was wounded. The Democratic NPL Party hosted its state convention at the Alara Center in Grand Forks this weekend. There, they nominated delegates and welcomed back former President Bill Clinton. Nominated at the convention Saturday was Pam Gulseth for the House, Ryan Taylor for the governor, and Heidi Heitkamp for Senate. Clinton was last in Grand Forks 15 years ago after a devastating flood and fire struck the city. Tomorrow we will have in-depth coverage of Clinton's speech. Also on Saturday was the 34th annual Runnin' of the Green. The Jamestown Sun reports more than 2,200 participants raised $23,000 for Elks Camp Grassick, as well as local residents who have cancer. Camp Director Dan Mimnow says the money raised this year will go towards the purchase of new beds at their facility. Camp Grassick is a summer camp for children and adults with disabilities or ailments such as cancer. It's located east of Jamestown near Dawson. On Friday, 150 students and community members attended Jamestown College's KJKR Jimmy Knight Radio launch party. Eden Parker, a one-man band from Fargo, performed, followed by D. Mills and the Thrills, a 7-piece band also from Fargo. Along with the two bands was the return of former student and dance DJ Will Oren. The radio station now joins the College Collegian newspaper and JCTV as a third medium of the Student Media Center at Jamestown College. For a look at what we have in store weather-wise for the week, we turn to Jessica Gulseth. Jessica?
Well, today was fairly warm, a high of 70, when the wind wasn't blowing, of course. Tonight, a chance of showers between now and 1 a.m. Tomorrow, a little cooler with a high of 56, and some wind blowing in from the west. It should only cool down to a low of about 37 as the night falls. Wednesday, another warm day with an expected high of 64, should be sunny with little wind. Thursday, clear skies for most of the day with a high in the 60s. But as night rolls around, we'll see another chance of rain. The rain will carry on into Friday morning, but as the day progresses, the sky will clear and we'll see yet another high in the 60s. And Saturday, we'll see more of that 60-degree weather. That's all for today, Jamestown. Keep the umbrellas handy. We may need them later this week. Now back to you.
Thanks, Jessica. According to the National Weather Service, the Red River today reached its highest point this year. At 17.1 feet, it's nearly a foot below the flood stage of 18 feet. Weather Service meteorologist Jeff Makowski said the river appears to be on its way down. The river was predicted to climb above flood stage to 19 feet. In 2009, the Red River crested at over 40 feet. Time now for a look at sports. Jarann Johnson is in with the latest. Jarann?
The baseball team played 5 games over the weekend. The Jimmies were 2-1 in their first 3-game series against Midland University. Jimmies lost the first game 7-8 and couldn't overcome a 4-inning run by Midland, but were able to win both games on Saturday, 7-0 and 4-1. The Jimmies played Morningside next and lost both games, but were close in the second. The final score of the first game was 12-5, and the final score of the second game was 4-5. The Jimmies left the tying run on base in the last game. The Jimmies are now 11-7 and play a 4-game series on Friday and Saturday at Dakota State.
Thanks, Jarann, and thank you for joining us this 19th day of March 2012. I'm Kaleb Hruby. Please join us again tomorrow for more news, weather, and sports as we continue connecting the campus with the community. Good night.